The Bible tells us that in the last days, particularly during the time of the Great Tribulation, there will be this one person that is raised up. He is what I call the final Antichrist. The Bible calls him the Antichrist. And the reality of it is, when he rules, he will rule brutally and tyrannically. The things that he will do will be so absolutely unbelievable that people will be actually shocked when they see the ending that he brings things to, and of course, the ending that God's judgment will bring things to. As a matter of fact, his level of tyrannical rule will be the most significant tyrannical rule that has ever existed on the face of the earth in human history. Why? Because Christians will not be on this earth. They will have been raptured at this time, and there will not be a preserving influence. And you have to understand that when tyrannical rule takes place in any government during any time, like the kind of rule that's taking place in the United States right now, it is always a reflection of a government that completely hates God, that has absolutely no desire for the things of God and continues to rebel and wave their fist at God. Now, the further away you get from God, the more tyrannical your ruling is, and the less freedom you want to give the people that you're ruling over. And so we are seeing a very, very godless ruler right now in the United States of America. We're seeing a series of very godless rulers who are methodically and very calculated and in a very nefarious and cold fashion ripping away every freedom that we actually have. Case in point, you are actually watching the current regime with their disgustingly evil press secretary get up and basically say that half the country present a danger to democracy, presents a danger to the freedoms that our founding fathers gave their lives for and actually established, which, by the way, our founding fathers established the freedoms that we have in this country based on insight and inspiration from the Holy Spirit of God. This current regime has no inspiration from the Holy Spirit of God. As a matter of fact, a considerable amount of the inspiration that they receive is satanic. I mean, imagine the President of the United States telling people that they need an F-15 if they're going to try to challenge government, when the whole premise of the existence of our government has been based on we the people challenging the government and ruling. Folks, the world that we are living in is evil. And as you begin to open your eyes to see what's going on in this country and all over the world, understand they are moving in one direction and one direction only: the last days and the final Antichrist, who will rule with the greatest tyrannical hand in human history. And everything that we're seeing right now is doing something to keep us from actually being sensitive to that. So what do we do in these days? First of all, we stand up. We speak up. We seek God with all of our hearts. We do not turn our backs on God. We study the word more than we ever have. We put him first, and we stand up for righteousness. We put our hands to the plow. We don't look back, and we understand the fact that Jesus could come for us at any moment, and we are supposed to continue to fight the good fight, doing the right things in God's eyes, glorifying him, pleasing him, and speaking out against the evils that we see happening around us. Folks, Jesus is coming soon. Hang in there, keep standing for him, and look up, because our redemption draws nigh. God bless you.